Hello, students of Standard 9. Welcome once again in this YouTube channel of Monbrisha. I am here with your same chapter in Geography, chapter number 2, that is Physical Features of India. We have gone through the physiographic divisions, 6 divisions, one extra from the other parts of the world. That is the coastal plain we are having in India. That is in the last point of our discussion. We have already discussed about Himalayas, Himalayan mountains, how they have formed by this plate, tectonic plates. I think you remember. Today we will go through the northern plains. The formation of northern plains, it is very important and it is very simple thing. Just you know that northern plain is also formed due to these tectonic plates. How? Now suppose this is Indo-Australian plate. My left hand is Indo-Australian plate and my right hand is Eurasian plate. Eurasian plate is always stable. So this Indo-Australian plane comes to this stable plate, Eurasian, and they form like this, mountains. And when it forms mountains, and you see this portion become a shallow depression. And in this shallow depression, what happens in this shallow depression? There are many rivers. The basin forms, basin. Here many rivers flows over here. And when the rivers flow, they carry with them many sediments. And when these sediments get deposited layer after layer, it becomes a plain. It becomes a plain. It develops and became a fertile plain, and that is our northern plain. So our northern plain lies south to Himalayas. The plain which lies south to Himalayas are the northern plains. So this northern plain is formed by the 3 major river systems. 3 major river systems are responsible for formation of this northern plain. Which are these famous river system? That is the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. So the rivers in their lower course is split into numerous channels due to the deposition of silt. These channels are distributaries. There are 2 words, tributaries and distributaries. You must know these 2 words. Very important. Tributaries means, suppose a main river is flowing and other rivers which are flowing around and joining that main river, it is called tributaries. Main river and its tributaries means other rivers which joins that main river, that is tributaries. Those other rivers are tributaries. But when the main river flows and it splits into different rivers, main river flowing from here and it splits into different rivers, these are called distributaries. Okay? Now see, the western part, in India's map, you will find the left hand side is the west. The northern plain is broadly divided into 3 sections. The western part of northern plain, referred to as Punjab plain. Punjab plain is not only in Punjab, particular Punjab in our country. This part of the Punjab plain has also extended to Pakistan, outside our country towards Pakistan. It is formed by the Indus and its tributaries. Indus river is having 5 tributaries. And since it is having 5 tributaries, which are those? Chenab, Ravi, Beas, Satluj and Jhelum. the Chenab, the river, the Bias, and the Satluj. So these 5 tributaries are there meeting with the Indus, and that's why it is called Punjab. Punjab is having Punjab, the name Punjab is having 2 different words, Pun, P-U-N-G, Punj, and Ab, Ab, A-B-Ab. So, and that is why the places between 2 rivers, the places between 2 rivers is called Doab, D-O-A-B, Doab. And Punjab, 5 rivers, Jhelum, Chenab, then Bias, Satluj, Ravi. So these rivers, the land between these rivers are called Doab. And since there are 5 rivers, that's why it is called Punjab. Okay, understood? The Ganga plain extends between Ghagar and Tista river. It is spread over the states of northern India. This Ganga, you will find it is flowing towards northern India. Which are the countries? It is spread over the states of North India, which are the states in the country, not country. Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, partly Jharkhand and West Bengal to its east. Particularly in Assam lies the Brahmaputra plain. The northern plain are generally described as flat land. It is a flat land. Because I have told you earlier also, the sediments level it up. And that's it's a flat land. These vast plains also have diverse relief feature. The northern plains can be divided into 4 regions. The rivers, after descending from the mountains, deposit pebbles in a narrow belt of 8 to 16 kilometers in width, lying parallel to the slopes of the Sivaliks. Then again 2 words come, and it is known as Bhavar. This word Bhavar, dry forested area in the foothills, is called Bhavar. So northern plains are the most fertile plains, and maximum populated places are there. All populous states belongs to the northern plain because of the fertile land. Main rivers are flowing, alluvial soils are found. So northern plain is of great importance in the Indian physical division. Thank you.